WinMill Software presents What's New in CA Clarity Project and Portfolio Management 13.3. About Clarity PPM. CA Clarity Project and Portfolio Management is one of the leading PPM tools in the industry. Clarity is used by most Fortune 1000 companies and is ranked as one of the best-in-class portfolio management tools by leading industry analysts. Clarity supports centralized management of projects, portfolios, financials, resources, and provides aggregated reporting to assist in strategic decision-making for your organization. Hello, this is Jim Wall with WinMill Software. In this session, we're going to go through the new functionality of Clarity 13.3, which includes customizing the login page, aggregations on Portfolio Waterlines view, financial plans on ideas, edit task duration in Project Gantt view, interactive Gantt printing, bubble chart improvements, and we'll go through other improvements as well. With 13.3, we have customization options with the login screen. So here we have an on-demand environment, and we can add language to the top of the login, we can add language to the bottom, and we can also change the icon. Now we're going to go through the enhancements to the Portfolio Waterlines view. So we're going to go ahead and mouse over Home, open up the Portfolio List page, and we'll open up a portfolio, and we'll go to the Waterlines view. So this is our waterline, which we can set. We can also do ranking of these investments either manually or by setting up and running ranking rules. And down here we have our totals, so our planned cost, planned capital cost, planned operating cost, and roll demand. This is based on what's above target and compared to what we said is distributed, and then where we're at as far as the planned actual costs compared to our portfolio budget. So these are the totals. But as you see here, we have our time-scaled value by quarter for 2014. And what if we wanted to see the planned value and where we're at as opposed to budget quarterly? Well, now we can see those values. There's this aggregate pull down, and we can select the constraint, planned, capital, operating, or roll demand. We'll go ahead and pick planned costs, and now we have the aggregations. And we can make this time-scaled value monthly if we wanted to. It's just quarterly here. And so for above the waterline, these four investments, we see the totals per quarter. We see our distributed budget by quarter, and then we see the variance. We see the comparisons. And we can also see detail regarding the values. So in the Gantt view, we can see the timelines where these individual projects end. But if we wanted to see the values to see how much of each project we're contributing to these total numbers, we now can mouse over here, click on Show Values, and see exactly what these values are. So great enhancement to the Waterlines view. For the companies that use ideas to vet proposals before they become projects in Clarity, the ideas have now been enhanced to include financial plans. So here we are in an idea, and now just like projects, I can create cost plans, benefit plans, and approved budget plans. And I can also create a cost plan from the investment team. Like projects, these are new security rights. So right when you upgrade to 13.3, if you come here, you're not going to see this until those rights have been added to the appropriate group. Also, when you convert, there is now an option, Copy Financial Properties and Financial Plans. Note there are some limitations with this option, such as it's not process enabled yet, and it only copies over manually created cost plans. So this is some functionality that a lot of clients were looking for, and now it's part of 13.3. In 13.3, not only do we see the start and finish dates, but we see the duration as well. And just as the previous versions, graphically we can move the task to change the start and finish dates. When you click on the left and move it, it'll move the task. And when we click on the right, this is where we can change the duration. Before, all we would see are the finish date changing, but now we see the duration number as well. So you can see it's 23, 32, and we'll go ahead and make that 48. And you can see the changes reflected here. And then when we're finished, we'll go ahead and click Save. There is now Gantt printing functionality. So we're going to click on this icon, Printable View. So now we have a printable instance that comes up. And we can print. And notice there's no graph viewable. You want to make sure your background colors and images is checked. We can go ahead and print this or change and save as PDF. Bubble chart enhancements. Bubbles are now translucent. So if you have a bubble in the background of another bubble, it is now viewable. I hope you've enjoyed the new enhancements that have been demonstrated in this module. Other improvements with 13.3 include Microsoft Project Performance improvements of exporting a project from Clarity to MS Project and importing a project from MS Project to Clarity. When executing resource leveling in MS Project, the resulting values and dependency impacts can be saved into Clarity. 13.3 comes with Microsoft SharePoint Connector 3.0.0 for SharePoint 2013, background service improvements to improve overall system performance, check install improvements to better validate Clarity upgrades and new installations. XML Open Gateway governor limits can be set to better regulate the transfer of data to improve performance and reduce or eliminate out-of-memory exceptions. Compatibilities. Additional client and server platform support. For additional information, check out the CA Clarity PPM release notes for 13.3. About WinMill. WinMill software provides the services you need to effectively utilize CA Clarity to improve project, portfolio, financial, and resource management for your organization. We are a preferred services partner and advanced channel partner of CA Technologies. Over 650 CA Clarity professional services implementations since 2004. For more information, contact a WinMill account manager at inquiry@winmill.com or 1-888-711-6455.